Hello, welcome back to Talk About Strange. Boy, what a ride we've had so far, huh? I got a few really good stories for you, some emails that I got, passing on some experiences in that. So I want to share them with you, a couple of updates, and I want to go over a couple things. So stick around, we're going to have a lot of fun. This should be really good. Some really good stuff here. I want to say thank you again to the people that are writing in. This is a non-judgmental channel. Don't be afraid to write in. Let me know if you want to keep your name anonymous or discreet or use your first name, or if you just want me to use your name and you don't care. But please don't be afraid to send the stories in. It's really important that we get these in here and share them with other people so that they know it's okay to share their stories and so that we can learn and grow from all this stuff that's coming in. Like I said before, I really don't understand why all this stuff is happening so fast for me. As far as people sending in some really personal stuff, maybe this is just how it is. But again, I want to thank you and give you credit for having the courage to send this stuff in. And even if you go anonymous, I mean, it still takes courage and the ability to share this stuff. So it's really important to us, and we all really appreciate it because, I mean, even for the people out there that are skeptical or they want to talk about it, but they're afraid to eventually, more and more, this is becoming more open and discussed amongst public. I mean, whether it be alien activity, paranormal. I mean, paranormal, we've been talking about that forever. Bigfoot seems to have always been a little bit taboo, but people seem to be talking about that more and more as well. So I think it's a lot to do with channels like this. There's just a lot of people out there. I want to give another shout out to Pine Box Tales. We've talked back and forth a bit. She's phenomenal. She tells great stories, great narrator. I've had a couple comments on my narrating ability. I'm getting there. Give me time. I'll get better. And I had somebody tell me that my candle's out of adjustment. One of my candle, but they didn't say anything about my narrating ability. So I got a comment about my awkward laugh. That's okay. Whatever. I guess probably is a little awkward. And so much more. But anyway, I love you guys. You're doing a great job. I really appreciate your comments coming in. And I got some good critiquing, and I'm just going to keep going. All right? With that, let me see. What do we got here? A comment on my candle. I took a couple notes. Okay, about the missing bones revealed. I'm going to do a follow-up to that very soon. I just wanted to take some time to digest all of that. If you haven't seen that video, you're going to want to check it out. There's two of them. One got cut off. I mean, I fought like the dickens to get that video made. You wouldn't believe what I went through and the troubles I went through. Just, I don't know, it was very strange. The whole thing was cryptic from the very beginning. Getting that message, I don't know why it had the effect on me that it had on me, but it was a string I had to pull, and I pulled it. So, check that out. But there was two of them. The first one's 17 and a half minutes, whatever. That one got cut off. The one that's almost 20 minutes, that's the full version. That's the one you're going to want to see. And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to get on with this. I'm going to tell you these, and then we'll get on with that. All right? All right. And that's that. Okay. Angela. So Angela sent in, this is my son's Bigfoot encounter. I've always been interested in Bigfoot, and what my son saw confirmed to me they are real. It was a Monday, just after Thanksgiving weekend. I was at work, and I noticed I had missed a call from my son, which was odd. He never called me at work unless it's an emergency. So I called him back. He said, "Mom, you will not believe what I just saw, a Bigfoot." I was like, "No way." At first I didn't know what to think. But then I asked him what he saw and how it happened. He is a truck driver, so he was driving his loads like usual, and this happened, by the way, in Washington State by Marble Mount. He said he was driving on the road, and he thought it was a bear on the side of the road, so he slowed down. Mind you, he has seen a lot of bear where he drives. Then he said this thing stood up on two legs, turned its head, and walked back into the forest. He said it was about 8 feet tall, covered in hair, but not a lot of hair on its face. He said the face looked like leathery skin, and it kind of looked like an ape, but more like a Neanderthal. He said it had a human-like face, but not much human. He said he saw its private parts hang down, and not to get too graphic, but it was huge. Here we go again. Don't be children. He said he saw the breathing coming out of it. That morning it was below freezing outside, so he could see the breath. He said it had broad shoulders too. He was just completely shocked that he actually saw Bigfoot. The sheer fear but excitement in his voice said it all for me. He said he has never believed in Bigfoot. He thought people were just making up stories. But after this experience, he told me, Mom, they are real. He still can't believe what he saw. Okay, see that's really interesting. And it's kind of like Steve says. There's another channel out there. The Facts on by How to Bow Hunt. Steve is brilliant. He gets a lot of this stuff, and he always says how he loves getting the stories from people that say they didn't believe it before, because that kind of gives credibility to the story. So, I mean, this is really cool, Angela. Great stuff. And that just seems to be how it happens on accident. A lot of sightings on the side of the road. I'm glad he didn't hit it with his truck. But really cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that with us. If you have any follow-ups or anything else from your son, please let us know and we'll share them. So, really cool stuff. All right. There's more here. What do we got? This one, I'm going to call you Joe. You know who you are. But this is just basically a email comment. What a story. This is to Wendy. What a story. She sounds like a very well-rounded, beautiful young lady. Why couldn't she bridge the gap and privately communicate and create some kind of protection of Bigfoot, like no hunting or killing of Bigfoot? Teach us the language. Just asking, not knowing. Thank you. So yeah, Joe, I think that's a question a lot of people have. The only problem is if somebody like this came out publicly, the government, from what I hear, would snatch them up so fast it'd make your head spin. So what would we learn? I don't think we would. And who knows? I don't know. I'm not trying to cross any lines here. I'm just saying that that's the stigma. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I mean that would be great, and I hope that eventually we'll get to that point. But right now it's just too dangerous. And as far as what Wendy has said, she does have or is working with some people. So I think they are trying to work on getting that knowledge out to us, sharing it with us. So all we can do is hope. And Wendy, if you're watching, please stay in contact, reach out if you have any new information or if you have any questions or answers that you want to get out there to the public. I would love to hear back from you. All right. Let's see here. I have a couple people reaching out to me also, Wendy, that would like to try and get some more information. Like I said, I respect your privacy. You've done a great job protecting yourself. Keep doing that. But if you decide that you want to provide more, or if there's anything we can do, if there's anything I can do to help you, or if I can put you in contact with anybody else that can help you, please reach out to me. I've had a couple people contact me now that want to help, and I think they're true people and honest and very discreet. So if that means anything, just let me know. Cherokee Sky, I got some pictures of your friends you sent me. I'll see if I can upload a couple of these. They are blurry, which is typical, and you said you had a bad camera and it was a long distance. If I can get them up, I will. Hello, I made a comment about my dealings with Bigfoot and how male Bigfoot stalk human women. Just to let you know, we've been sharing our land with a family of Bigfoot for almost 13 years. So I have many stories. This happens in our place in mid-Michigan, and also have another family of them that live on our place in Louisiana. If interested, let me know. Yes, I am definitely interested. Send us those stories. I would love to share them. And if at all possible, someday it'd be great to be able to come out to your place and even try to witness some of this myself. So, or if you have anything. I'm sending a picture of our little Bigfoot. Her name is Tubby. That's cute. On her left is her best friend, which is a 6-year-old werewolf. We call him Paris. His dad's name is London. I was sitting on my couch when I took it. Thank you for your time. Please be safe and take care. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we communicated back and forth. We had a hard time getting the pictures, but you did finally get them through to me. So yeah, I'll see if I can post them up here and share them. All right. I know I got another one here. Here we go. Pat. All right, Pat. I have your full name here, but you did not give me permission to use your actual name, so I'm just using Pat. You know who you are. I know you do. And I hope you see this. I'll let you know that I'm putting it out. This is one that you wrote into me. Well, I've been fascinated about the subject since I was 7 years old, watching In Search of in the 70s with my dad. I think the best evidence of Sasquatch are all the sightings. There wouldn't be a discussion on the topic if no one's seen them. I was bored one day and I haven't looked on YouTube for a while to listen to people's stories about the Sasquatch. I came across a video called Sasquatch Speaks from a channel called Sasquatch Oracle. It had shamanic practitioners and ambassadors for the Sasquatch and star people and messages from Jesus and what's happening in the earth, and most of all, a message from contactee that the Sasquatch said they want to come out. They said it's near purpose of millions of years ago to be our guides and protectors and teachers. I watched it 3 times, once every day for 3 days, until I decided to venture out to the site that's the activity and post in the past, and got confirmation right as I got out of the car. There was a howl. I thought, wow, I just arrived and knew what it was. I went into the woods and found a sibling broke up high and bent over like Sasquatch are said to do. And I looked at it in awe, then was hit by all kinds of energy. I was high as a kite. Yes, the Sasquatch are interdimensional beings. A lot has happened since that day. Feeling their presence along with confirmation skunk smell that wasn't strong. It was a male, the female smell like peppermint or some sweet aroma. I have grown to love them. After a while, it's been over 4 years. And I also, in the beginning, since I got the connection, I sent friend requests to people in the film and even attended their spiritual psychic Sasquatch retreat. From experience, the Sasquatch love that energy. If you sing to them, they just melt. That's really cool, Pat. Man, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you reached your destination on that. Your search is now you see, now you look to, I guess, according to what I recently found out. That's really cool stuff. And I mean, sounds like it was a long time coming. And even for your father, I'm curious, does your father know about this? Was your father, still with us when you had this encounter? But thank you for sending that in. That's really good stuff. All right, so I mean, that's all I got for right now. I got some other stuff, but I really want to go through it, and I just wanted to make this one quick because I ain't got a lot of time today. But I wanted to touch base with you and just let you know that we're still going on, and I got follow-up coming to that, and we got a lot more to come. So stick around, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you again really soon.